welcome to episode 14 of Feed the Geeks. We are your hosts. I'm Bayani.
And I'm Thirdy. And once
Yeah.
again, we're here to talk about some random geek shit.
Yeah, we had a break, like, a 1 week break, Ramantano. And what did we miss? We missed...
There's a lot of announcements that came out during our a 1 week break. Netflix they have this like press conference where they showed everything coming out on their platform.
Yeah,
Squid Game went viral.
Squid Game.
Yeah,
By, kanang... Nintendo
there's
na
an-
ng Squid Game ba? Kanang,
Nintendo.
Splatoon, di ba? Ang tawagan.
yeah, it's just Splatoon. Mano ko na, like, ang mga comments yun, the memes there, kay Splatoon? Ay, Squid Game, you mean? Splatoon 3?
That was announced by Netflix at the same time as Nintendo. What do you want to cover first? Do you want to talk about TUDUM or do you want to talk about Nintendo? Which one do you think mas madugay ito?
We could talk about Nintendo. There's a lot of announcements that they really poured into atong event. And there's also another game show right now. It's the Tokyo Game Show, but there's not a lot of traction since, it's Japanese and we can't understand Japanese. Maybe mga minor news lang tingali from developers out there, but nah. The Nintendo Direct is like probably the biggest one we've had. Pila ito? That was like 2 weeks ago, right?
It was that last week of September?
Oh, yeah, I guess so. It was last week.
Let's talk about I think the biggest news that was coming out from Nintendo was kanang the Mario na movie. Okay, even the Retasukas was talking about it and I got like annoyed na
They got it first.
instead of talking about like what I thought was the real like meat of the news, they just ended up pitching like kanang the Sopranos na crossover with Mario. Okay, Italian sila, so it's like what if naghimo sila kanang Godfather na Super Mario Brothers, and then they just pitch that, but
yeah, true yeah, no? Nga kuan siya kanang gangsta vibes ng Mario.
yeah, like si James Gandolfini as Mario, and then but what did you think about the casting?
It was like the entire internet was kanang confused by its mismatch sa ilahang casting. For me, it was very weird. I know the Japanese are so kanang tone deaf when it comes to like Hollywood movies.
Yeah.
The guy who announced it, the moment that Chris Pratt was announced as Mario, he was ang narration ito kay Chris Pratt is played by Mario is played by Chris Pratt. He is so cool. That kind of
See,
oh my god.
the guy
Jesus.
talking is just ano naman, diba?
That's
It's just
that's
Shigeru Miyamoto. But then
that's the man behind the entire Mario universe, man.
yeah, but then ang ilang mga like translators are just like corny kayo ilang delivery. It's like, wow, such a cool character. Like nga na lang ilang translation.
Yeah. Like, how are we expecting this? Like, how is Chris Pratt gonna do, an Italian accent, or they're just gonna shoehorn?
Let's break it down. So we have Chris Pratt as Mario. See, Charlie Day from It's Always Sunny is playing Luigi, and who else is
We
there?
got-
Anya Taylor-Joy is Peach.
Yeah, we got Anya as Peach, and that's a decent casting, maybe.
Keegan Michael Key is Toad, and
Yeah.
see
Bowser is Jack Black, which is by far the best casting ato nila. Kay he works it works so well. And weird side kay Seth Rogen is Donkey Kong. I don't know what the fuck is going on.
I
don't
think
know.
it works.
I don't know nganong naa si Donkey Kong ani.
Very animalistic man kayo ang kanang gravelly voice ni Seth Rogen. And
Yeah,
like,
oh my
I don't know, if
God.
there's a character in Mario that does weed, it's probably Donkey Kong. So far, like, a lot of people are calling racist, which I think is weird because the character of Mario in itself is kind of racist. Like, he's a Japanese creation na plumber siya na Italian, so it's like,
Oh yeah.
I don't think anyone should care. He's a cartoon. And, like, a lot of people want it's the original voice actor ni Mario. See, I don't know his name.
Say Chris. No, it's Chris Gihapon. Chris Martigeni. I forgot his name, but he is the original. He's there, man, on the voice cast, but he only plays like minor roles, like cameo appearances, lang, special guests.
Yeah.
I
Because-
really think they're not. I think the lore here is not like the real Mario here. It's another version of Mario, but this is like another familiar animated show we've seen.
like I would think maybe they can meta approach it and then go like this is the characters that Super Mario Brothers is based off of, and like he's a real plumber, and then like you try to real world it, but then that could be too boring if they try to make it an animated movie.
They could go Berserk Wreck-It Ralph na style. Nga, it's a it's a haven of all like Super Marios in one like machine. Berserk Wreck-It Ralph ba nga, the other Marios are like having their existential crisis kay magkuani, like where do I go from here? Am I stuck in this like 2D version of myself? Ganing pixel pa ko. I think they're gonna do that.
Because the world of Mario is kind of, it really is for a video game rajud na mo work siya. Kanang try to make it have sense that mushrooms make you grow big and then like stars make you invincible. Like I think weird na kayo na siyang lore for like a movie na story. So they can go like a meta approach, I think, which like Wreck-It Ralph rajud na the video game character knows that it's in a video game and his kanang journey is like around the world of being in a video game. So far, I understand Raman na that's kind of, you need big name actors to be voices in movies now.
Oh yeah, that's
so,
right. That's right.
Like, and I don't expect Mario to be like ho ho ho, wah, wah. Like I don't. Oh, sorry, that was more like Mickey Mouse.
That was Mickey Mouse. Yeah.
But I don't expect Mario to talk like that if he wants to be a relatable character, because he's mostly mute Raman in his like games.
Yeah, good luck with like cultural appropriation and or kanang. There's been a lot of tweets about like homophobic Mario.
Oh my god.
Yeah,
is this like homophobic Millie Bobby Brown?
I think it's a Chris Pratt thingy.
Oh no.
I don't know what's the real story behind it. I have not checked.
Okay, based on what I understand, people are mad at Chris Pratt because Chris Pratt is part of a church that supports conversion therapy. And
no fucking way.
Yeah, and it's like, what people say is that Chris Pratt doesn't really support that thing. He's just part of that church. And like, a lot of people...
Wait. What church is this?
I don't know. What kind of church doesn't support conversion therapy? I think there's a lot of them, you know?
Ah, okay.
Yeah, and it's like, as someone kanang from a Catholic community and someone who was like seriously Catholic, I'm like, I don't think mo reflect ang buhaton sa church sa person. It's like, the person is there for the, like, maybe he's there so, like, dira lang siya pwede makamas, or nga na. But, it's weird na, I think there are a lot of people who go to, like, church, even if they know na there are some things that the church does that they don't agree with.
Yeah, Moto, it's a homophobic Mario.
What some people are saying is that they want Chris Pratt to make some kind of like statement na i-condemn niya ang church niya, which he hasn't done. So like, so far that's the big issue. But a lot of people are attacking him lang. When you look at it, like on the surface, it just looks like they hate him because he's Christian.
Okay.
So far, he hasn't done anything that's like kanang to show na shit siyang a person or something directly. Like, so far it's just like the woke crowd mad at him because you're a Christian. Like, it comes out like that. He's not like, what's her name? From Star Wars. Kadong si Gina Carano. She's it's not that bad.
That was too blatant na kaito nga pagka-douchebag yun. So yeah,
but
Mario, no?
Let's see. You have something called Bayonetta that I honestly have no
Yeah.
idea what that is, but my friends are like gushing over it.
Yeah. I mean, me too. I have not played Bayonetta 2. I've played the first game, and I don't know what the fuck is going on. But basically, Bayonetta is a really special game for people who love hack and slash games. Like if
Anime
if
naman
you're
sad na ano.
yeah, it's over the top. It's stupid most of the time, but it has heart and it has like a great set of characters, including like Bayonetta herself. Like she's the epitome of like I don't know, gay guys mahimong straight. I mean straight
Oh,
mahimong gay. More
so
siya kanang lesbian mahimong straight, straight mahimong that kind of stuff ba. Like she's peak non-gender man na si Bayonetta, I think.
oh my god, are you saying that this is a political character?
Yeah, she is a political character, and for some reason, like some of the rednecks,
Is the character NB? Is it non-binary? Is it political?
pero Nintendo is like keeping a lot of kanang yeah, gitone down na yung pagka sexiness, because this is Nintendo.
Of course.
So you can see in the third game nga kuan kay siya smooth kay iyang kuan like everything's covered. She has long hair now, but she's still hot. So Moto,
Okay.
it's not political if it's like making my dick go hard.
Oh, of course. As long as
Yeah.
my dick is going hard, this is no
Yeah.
politics detective.
Yeah. Yeah,
It's like, I'm not horny lagi. This is a political Mary Sue game. Fuck this.
yeah,
Uh,
that's Bayonetta. And then 3 is it's a good game, great combat, and then it's like a story of like angels and like mga devils, much like biblical
Really?
nga. Yeah, the
Oh,
themes are
Is
biblical.
this another Evangelion? Was that an
And
Evangelion
no,
reference?
Like not everything biblical is Evangelion. Like it could be,
course.
maybe Bible or like Christianity.
Sometimes it's just the Bible. Like,
So
calm
yeah,
down.
sometimes you don't read
Magtanaw
too
kag,
much into it.
Magtanaw kag Darren Aronofsky's mother and you go, was that an Evangelion reference? No, it was the Bible. I had an interesting, like, katong topic na to ganina before we started when I said na, like, pang dato ora jud ang Nintendo na console, no? Kay,
Yeah,
yeah, my brother has a Switch, and I've been looking at the games, and even the really old games like Breath of the Wild, they're still worth mga 2,000 plus.
yeah. Like Nintendo doesn't know sales. Like wala sila kabaw, they don't know how to price cut. They don't know ilang sales, especially Breath of the Wild. It's still $60, no? Pero you could never see it go on sale for pila ka years.
Yeah, exactly. It's
Yeah.
like, I really want to play like ARMS and what's up, like the Nintendo games, the Splatoon. All of them cost
Yeah.
like they came out
Even Squid
yesterday.
Game?
Yeah.
Yeah.
Squid
I don't know,
Game.
murag dukin na sila like the formula ba? Like Nintendo is run by boomers man, not by like actual young people.
Oh, so Shigeru
Russia-
Miyamoto.
Yeah, kind of. And the Japanese, we are known to like so into their work and their craft, and they want money.
Yeah,
And
yeah.
mauna, I think the reason why is because they've been doing this shit and it worked. So why we don't have to stop it, diba? Okay, it works.
Oh my
We get a
God.
lot of money out of it. That's why
Yeah.
they're not planning to release another a better version of like the Nintendo Switch. Kay everyone's still buying the Nintendo Switch, and then games are still like playable on the Nintendo Switch, although it really needs an upgrade.
Yeah, yeah.
Yeah. Pero what you said, Betaw, it's a very elitist nga console. Okay, if you have a PS4 or inana, okay, you could pass off as like you could just buy 1 or 2 games and okay, you play like Modern Warfare, Call of Duty, and then like they could go on sale most of the time.
Yeah,
Pero-
exactly.
Nintendo
Yeah.
games, which people like nagi ko like every game is so expensive.
Yeah, I hate na I really do have a bias against like ako mga friends that are like what console did you play with? Oh, I played with my Nintendo, and I'm like, oh fuck. I didn't know I was
oh.
talking to Scrooge McDuck over here. Like
Someone wasn't spanked hard enough sa slippers when they were young.
someone's affection was bought.
Uh,
But yeah, even like it's hard for the community to like try to save among themselves kay gamay ra ang kanang mga game sharing sa mga Nintendo kanang
Yeah.
like as compared to the PlayStation sellers, like you can buy like a lot of games na barato ra siya, but ang Nintendo it's like Breath of the Wild mo pa like sa Facebook Market pa lang, it's still like tag 2 or tag 1.8. I'm like Jesus fucking Christ.
Like Nintendo is known to be very anti-consumer, man. Jud. The reason why
pro
they're
gamer,
so
though.
it's a pro gamer. Like the Japanese don't know shit about like kanang consumers good. What the consumers want. Kay wala ang Nintendo Switch console right now still has Joy-Con issues. Doesn't have any voice chat. The entire UI sa Switch is still the same when it came out 3 years ago. There's no difference to it. So wala good. Like, they don't know what they have no idea on sa ganahan sa consumers kid. They just know nga it sells well, and we get a lot of shit out of our franchises.
Yeah, by loyal ang iyang fans, I can say that.
Loyal
like,
ang fan base, kid.
Yeah. And like, grabe ka gimascot jud nila ang the IP that they do have. Like, they were able to make like a Disneyland out of all the Mario shit. And even Isles like, oh, I want to go there. That looks super fun. You know, like, it's not as, I guess, mas lucrative pa ang Disney. Like, Disney is like throwing everything it has on like media. But I guess games ra gihapon na ang like ano sa Nintendo.
And the good thing about it, despite like being so kanang greedy and like scummy, like the Nintendo good kay, at least they are very consistent when it comes to their video games. Like the entire franchises they have, kay wala gini deviate sa ilahang like stray sila sa mga lain nga genre, and then they're still the same, and then they made it better, but it's still the same. Like how like the research made into it ba kay impressive kayo. Like Super Smash Brothers is still the same fucking game. You just have more characters to it, and it came out pila na kakuan. It came out in how many iterations na. Super Mario is still the same fucking game. Play
really?
Mario
They're still
gihapon.
making a traditional like platformer side scroller Mario?
Yeah, there's there are two kinds of Mario games naman karon. Ay, three kinds di. One is like the 2D Mario where you more ginana pero 3D nga environments. It's like a 2.5D version.
So appeal nila ang Odyssey?
No, Super Mario Odyssey is a 3D Mario game, so it's an open world experience na. That's the one, and then the other one is like the Paper Mario game. It's Paper Mario, and then I don't know.
I just know na cute yung aesthetic na paper siya.
It's really cute. And then kuan jud siya kanang kid friendly. Everyone kanang any child nga dato like they could ask their mom to get like a Nintendo Switch, and then tagaan na siya.
I guess. Yeah. You said something about Smash Bros. There's the last character is coming out.
Oh yeah.
Who have they not put in that game yet? Mega Man's in there.
Yeah, Mega Man's in there. Bayonetta is in there.
Oh really?
Yeah. Ang kuwang na lang yun, like if we're gonna go with like the Bayonetta route, kay Dante from Devil May Cry or Virgil maybe. Yeah.
He's already in Marvel vs. Capcom, so like,
I know.
Is there some kind of rule?
Like unspoken rules mga fighting games nga. When you're a guest here, more like lisod na ka mag-guest from to another, so it's hard. Pero there are still like exceptions, maybe. I don't know.
Yeah, do you think Geralt of Rivia can come there? Like
no, Geralt
Witcher
can't.
is in Nintendo.
Yeah, but he can't. Okay, he's already in Soul Calibur.
Oh no, he's in Soul Calibur?
Yeah,
My
he was a
God.
special guest there.
Man, that
Great
franchise
Kratos
is, like,
can't. Yeah, Kratos can't get there. But there are a lot of theories, man. Daw nga it could be like Ace Attorney, si Phoenix Wright, or
okay.
like the biggest crossover video game ever, like Kingdom Hearts, maybe si Sora.
Okay, yeah. Sure, yeah, Sora, put him in there. Or Cloud Strife.
He's already there.
Oh my God, Cloud's in it?
Yeah.
Is Tifa
He was
in
the
it?
first. She's like a special character lang di ma-play. Like he's like from the background. Lang.
Ooh.
It's only Cloud and Sephiroth.
I fucking hate Cloud. But
Everyone
fucking
loves
edgelord.
him.
Yeah, everyone
like,
just wants to fuck that asshole. And it's
yeah.
like,
Whoa.
I hate him so much.
It's the big sword. It's the big sword.
He's like, he's a jerk to all the girls, but all the girls want to bang him. Like, Jessie likes him, see Aerith wants him, and see Tifo wants him, and I'm like, oh, fuck you, Cloud.
Yeah, that's Super Smash Brothers. Who knows? Like, the moment this video gets uploaded, the Super Smash character is gonna come out, and we might have to talk about it maybe in the next episode.
Yeah, we'll talk about if na sakto ang atong mga predictions.
Yeah, it could be. So what? That you go with your predictions, Bayani.
Yeah, I told you, I was like, girl, no.
Okay.
I'm
Who else?
Fucking out. Like, bago na jud ko nag-immerse og tarong sa Nintendo right now. But, like, am I even excited? Do I want to keep supporting this company? But, like, I'm not really... to be honest, like, Smash Brothers is for me, like, ang pinaka-hustle na masabdan nga fighting game. Like,
it's not too complicated, dude.
exactly, that's why I'm not taking it seriously. And the fact that there are so many people who take it seriously around me makes me want to not take it seriously a lot more. I'm like, oh my god. It's like,
I don't think they
sorry,
take it too
Vince.
seriously. Vince loves Smash a lot.
Yeah, and it's like part of that kanang the issue na mga pro Smash players are like hitting on underage girls. I'm like,
Yeah,
I
it's
already
so
look
consistent,
like
no?
those people.
It's so consistent. Okay.
There's one more Nintendo thing that you wanted to talk about, and then
what is it?
You shared it, the Outer Wilds.
It's not a Nintendo game.
Oh no, it's not. Okay,
It's
so
not. It's
we'll just
a
save that.
multi-platform game.
Okay, we'll save that na lang later kay Nintendo man atong focus ron. So we're done with Nintendo na, I guess.
Yeah, but it's gonna come out on the Nintendo Switch. That Outer Wilds game
Oh, okay.
soon.
Yeah. Well, I'll ask you more about it later because I saw you were posting it sa imong feed and I was like, he seems really excited about it, and I just wanted to show my support pero di na ko gi-click ang link. So gi-react lang na ako.
You're fake.
Okay. Just see that I cared enough na nakay validation. Yet another, like, right after the Nintendo showcase, ang Netflix threw their showcase, which is, I really like they decided to just call it TUDUM.
Yeah, I just realized nga it's the opening sound sa ilahang shows, like TUDUM.
Yeah. I was just reading it and I was like, TUDUM? Is it an acronym? TUDUM? And then when I saw the trailers na, and then all the actors were going TUDUM, TUDUM, and I'm like, oh, that's the Netflix sound.
Yeah, they're really using that good, no?
It's very unique it's a unique marketing move that I respect.
Yeah.
It's not like Netflix Con or Netflix fandom.
Bitaw. Oh, speaking
like
of fandom, DC is like coming out in a few weeks, no?
Yeah, but we'll save our time for that because we got a lot of stuff for TUDUM too.
Yeah.
Do we have to say it like that all the time?
TUDUM. The big news that came out on TUDUM was also first kay kato si Cowboy Bebop, the opening.
Ooh, bye.
Yeah. They were using tank, no?
I'm gonna be honest with you. Kiwaw kayo siya tanawon ang kanang they tried to take the animation and turn it into like real na people. Okay, the animation I think is still, I don't know if it's nostalgia talking, but you can't just take a character and put him in like a color na filter and then expect it to look the same.
Mm-hmm. I think it was okay for me, though it looks like a shitty like porn parody.
It's a shitty porn parody.
Yeah, but the song ang tank that carried the entire like intro.
Oh, definitely. Yeah, the tank is the iconic Cowboy Bebop kay siya. So like right after I saw it, I was like, oh my god, let's look at the original. Sabi kay kanang it's like grabe kay ka hot ang original one. Like what I noticed with the realistic one, the live action one, I think they should have just animated it hapon, like made the shadows like deeper and darker so that it would match more with the original one. And kanang sorry kayo, it might be sexist. I know they're trying to not sex up Faye Valentine a lot more, but like they're trying to like tone her down, but like she really eats up like a huge chunk of the scenery of the first opening. Like si grabe kay ka sex pot si si Faye Valentine, one of the
Yeah.
childhood
Awakenings man na sila, mga awakenings. Alongside like Misato Kusaragi from
yeah,
Evangelion.
and Lola Bunny, right?
Lola Bunny. Mara siya, that's
Oh,
the
you're
other
too young
side
for
of
that?
that's the other side of the kink na, right? Na, mga mulid na to like furry porn.
Yeah, but I'm waiting for a trailer for the show because right now it kind of looks corny ang intro. I mean, I appreciate it, but like it's just I don't really know if it's nostalgia talking na nagnitpick ko, but it's really like kuwang para na ko ang intro.
Maybe they could change it like every a few episodes, no? Nga mo change animation ba? There's a lot of like budget to it.
But I realized that the original Cowboy Bebop kind of depends on kanang ang pagka-sexy sa world niya.
Yeah. They do it so cool man do. Like the world.
Even with Spike Spiegel and si Ray, si Jet, like man sila, they're also very sexy nga characters na you can see that Jet is like really muscular and he has poses where he's like naka-stretch ang iyang muscles, and then Spike is like a lanky Bruce Lee type.
Ang ngayon man, like it worked good. Like we thought nga it might be very weird, pero okay naman.
Yeah, I thought it was still weird, but well, I just want to see more na lang siguro for me.
But weird though, like with the opening intro, okay, they showed a lot of scenes from episodes. It looks like they're not going episode by episode. Mag-skip sila o like a huge story out of it and then ibutang lang to another episode because wala may proper timeline sa Cowboy Bebop in the first place, like with the episodes. It could be anything.
Yeah, I would think. Yeah.
So I don't know when sila mo end. Kay Edward was supposed to be in episode 9.
Yeah, dugay kayong introduction ni Edward. It's like she comes into the show they come into the show really late. and then a lot of people are like, well, they removed her because like woke, and I'm like, no, because
it's still weird because like the Penguin episode is late na, mga episode 20 na, and then Edward came out on episode 9. So there's a really huge like deliberation or an argument with Danny sa studio nga, why aren't we putting Edward here?
I would think because Cringe bitong character if mo siya live action, and then like
no, listen good, like
they are a very kanang ooh, I wanna like penis gun is so cute ooh.
What the fuck? Did I just hear
Oh,
that?
you don't know that meme? You don't know that one?
No.
When it
But yeah.
snuzzles against your money, ooh.
I think I've seen that one.
Okay, besides Cowboy Bebop, the next big adaptation was Neil Gaiman's Sandman. Kabasa ka
Yeah,
Sandman?
Yeah, I've read Sandman. Only the first few chapters, didn't finish it, kayo. Dream, he's sexy. I mean, damn.
Oh yeah, I love that guy. He's from basta it's a movie called Radio Rock, and then he's kind of mura siya the poor man's Robert Pattinson.
David Bowie. Oh, I
No,
thought David Bowie. He looks like, oddly, he looks like David Bowie ato nga, like with his like jawbone, no? Kung na lang kay Tagalog, Ziggy Stardust nga tattoo.
Robert Pattinson ang akong lookalike niya.
So the trailer was short, teaser naman, diba?
But it didn't show like, I guess cool kaya tanaw ng iyang like gas mask thing, and then like
Yeah, they really nakuha gid nila, no? Like the first chapters ito nga one. Like he was wearing a gas mask. They were summoning Dream.
Yeah. But based on like how I saw Good Omens, it kind of looks more dual siya Doctor Who like when I look at it. But I'm not sure. Like the show kind of looks a little bit like Doctor Who. Kanang if it's Neil Gaiman good na property, I'm like nani siya pagka corny or na siya pagka kid friendly. I'm starting to think. Kay American Gods was Neil Gaiman, right? And then I really liked the tone of the first season of American Gods. But
Yeah.
because the first season was from the guy who made Hannibal, and I thought, whoa, this is dark, and it's like, dagan kayo siyang mga metaphorical na visuals. So I thought that was really good, but apparently Neil Gaiman didn't like it. That's why kanang nagkalisod ang American Gods like after that first season. So
Yeah, wala na kayo siya traction, no? Like, after that.
and then when it comes to kanang like Sandman, I thought that it would be perfect na kanang pinahannibal resad ang iyang kanang tone, but now it kind of looks very kana Doctor Who ang iyang tone para na ako. But I don't know. I want to see more.
We'll see. The trailer is gonna come out pa man in a few weeks,
I
diba?
hope so. Like, I want to see the other endless characters kay, like, a lot of people are angry because I noticed this trend where there's a character na white albino white na woman, and then they replace them with like black actresses, like, diba si Domino from Deadpool, diba white skinned man na siya in the comics, and then they replaced her with Zazie Beetz, and then for Death sa dire sa kanang show, the black actress or sa na nagplay ni Death. I was fine, like, sure. Even si Neil Gaiman was like, because in the comic, the Endless can change forms according to who's telling their story. So they can turn Asian, they can become like cats if the story is like that, because cats dream also, apparently. And then, so, ma-understood rin ni mo na if si Death kay lahi ang iyang, like, look. But, ang peeve na ko is, wala siya ang katong eye tattoo. And I'm like, oh no, that's the only thing I wanted, and I didn't even get it. Like,
She has the choker, right? She's goth. I hope nga she's goth nga.
there's a
Death.
picture of her naman, the character posters that came out.
Yeah, but it's not like the wala raman to, like just a full face lang.
So
I want her to be goth. Give me my goth death,
goth,
please.
the small titty goth GF.
Small titty goth endless GF.
Yeah.
Yeah, that's for ano, Sandman.
Lahi ang ilang aesthetic because I noticed in the comics all of the Endless have a similar aesthetic na pale sila and black ang ilang hair, but the Endless that we meet in the show, the only pale one na brunette is Dream, and then si Desire is non-binary ra gihapon si Desire but blonde na ang iyang hair, and then kana lagi si Death is black. But we'll see what happens.
You know, on race doesn't matter man kayo sa kuan. So, okay, they're like entities,
exactly.
man. You said so.
Like,
pero weird lang kay you said nga it's like kanang consistency to like albino to black bumurg. There's a studio executive out there nga, oh, it's an albino person, so okay, we could go
you know
black.
who else besides albino kanang redhead na characters i-replace nila with black actresses. And then I'm not mad, but it's also like, wow, that's a weird trend, isn't it? Na see, Ariel is black, and then see, Batgirl is also black now, and I'm like, are there no redheads that are like asking about that?
Yeah.
No, hey, that was our character. But I'm not one to speak for them because I am neither a redhead nor black. So I'm just like an entitled fanboy
Who has a podcast.
Like, yeah. So we'll just have to wait and see what happens. This is just how I'm feeling. Something. Did you have any other Sandman questions?
Not really. It's everything is okay, Raman. We don't have much info since, you know, just a teaser trailer.
Hello, listeners. Do you need ads? Because we need advertising. Contact Feed the Geeks on FB and we can feature your product or store here on our channel. What kind of advertisers do we want? Anything that has to do with geek culture. Maybe you own a toy store. Maybe you sell games. Maybe you're an independent artist working on some game title or your own independent comic. If you have it, we want to talk about it. As long as it has to do with any kind of pop culture. Maybe you're a local musician. Who knows? So what are you waiting for? Contact Feed the Geeks today. Back to the show. The big thing na I don't know about, but a lot of people probably know about, is katong ARCANE na trailer. Did you see it?
No, I've not seen it.
From League of Legends.
Yeah.
They're making an animated series.
I heard they're making an animated series, but I don't give a shit about League of Legends.
Bro, I thought you were a gamer.
Gamers.
Gamer card revolt.
Players who play League of Legends aren't even gamers. They're the scum of the earth.
What are they?
I don't know. They hate themselves. They don't even know what they're doing.
naman.
I don't know. Like League is this toxic person in my life, and you just can't let go. That according to them.
But by the waifus are top tier.
Yeah,
Kanang-
games with waifus. Come on. It's not like it's not a rare
shut
thing.
up, Overwatch player.
Yeah.
I still play Overwatch.
Ugh.
Shut up, I paid for this.
Yeah, speaking of Overwatch, it seems like they're releasing like drip feeds sa ilahang mga Overwatch 2 content, and I don't know.
Yeah.
I think this is all like vaporware. Like I don't think Overwatch 2 exists. They're just doing it like to remind everyone like, hey guys, we're still alive.
Okay. Yeah, they're reworking a bunch of characters like
Yeah.
Sombra and
God,
Bastion.
like-
But hey, it's Arcane. I wanna ask you about the Jinx girl, cause she is hot. She's so like more siyang Harley Quinn pero blue.
Oh my god! You know what? If you're into this like waifu shit, you could just play Wild Rift there or League of Legends on your PC. It's not a very
I wanna
demanding
play
game.
League of Legends. It has the other girl. Her name is Vi, and she has mechanical arms that she can punch with.
Oh my god!
And there's a character who is a robot in the game, but in the trailer he's not a robot. So it's a prequel, maybe.
Oh my god! Yeah, Jesus.
Watch the trailer. I bet you would feel stupid right now going. Like, if you watch the trailer, you would be going at me na, hey, Bayani, like, who's that hot Jinx girl? Now I have to know.
No, I think I know her. But you should, since you like jerking off to these like anime characters, you could
Shut up.
you could check out KDA. It's their K-pop group, and they're like lead characters, like singing and dancing
Really?
like K-pop stars. Yep, it's KDA.
Oh, but they're real people.
No, they're animated.
Oh, okay.
Yeah, they're voiced by actual K-pop stars. So
Okay,
they're
that's
good.
fine.
You can check it out. Since you want to jerk off to it.
No, I don't. I want to connect with the characters and relate
Connect?
to them.
Really? What is this? Like Avatar with your like tentacle thingy in your back?
The jerking off part comes later, okay?
Jesus. Have we devolved into this now?
Okay, fine. Okay, let's take Arcane off the table because you're lame. The familiar franchises nag-cover sa TUDUM. We got a new Stranger Things trailer.
Okay. Seems like no way naman ang like interest to people sa Stranger Things. Like, there's a lot of good stuff coming out on Netflix now and other shows.
Well, I'm still like na-interested ko because I thought the Stranger Things trailer was the Sandman trailer. Kay the song was Dream a Little Dream of Me, and then I was like, oh, this is the Sandman trailer, but no. And then I was like, I was really, really impressed until you revealed that the Stranger Things kids came up, and I'm like, oh, it's Stranger Things. But like, okay, I like this one
Sure.
too. But do you think that they're gonna age the characters like properly until moabot sila like 90s, or like they're just gonna perpetually stay like somewhere in the 80s? Okay, even si Steve looks like he's still going to high school.
Yeah, I don't know. Since this is like cosmic na yung mga cosmic entities involved, there could be playing with time or something. I don't know.
Oh yeah, isn't that your thing? Kind of mga Lovecraft.
Yeah, that's what I'm looking forward to in Stranger Things sa bago. I don't want like the giddy teenage drama. Give me my monsters.
Oh, shut up! That's what I like. I like the giddy
Yeah,
teenage
but we've
drama.
had that for like 2 seasons. Why do we need more of them? I need more monsters.
Yeah, it's like that's why it's called a meshing of the genres.
Okay,
So you get your Marvel stuff, but at the same time, magtanaw sa kag A24, diba?
Wow. How did you come up with that analogy?
I thought that was our philosophy here in Feed the Geeks na sige mag-geek shit mo pero dapat mo kaon kasi mong vegetables na
eat your A24s.
Darren Aronofsky.
Eat your A24s and your igas, yung mga Asian nga mga kuan. Oh, saba
Eat your
adre,
Wong Kar-wai for breakfast.
Yeah. Hi. So, what else?
The Witcher had a clip that they showed where you meet kanang from Game of Thrones si Kristofer Hivju. He's like a character inspired by Beast from Beauty and the Beast.
Mm-hmm.
And there's like a clip of him just talking to Gerald.
Yeah.
Geralt.
I've heard
Yeah.
he's playing Nivellen. I think he's like, let me check his Goan. Like, I'm gonna Google for a few seconds.
Based on what I did in the research, like, ang story lagi niya is based on Beauty and the Beast, where he has like a deal with the nearby village na a woman will stay with him for a year, and then the woman will come back na daghan na kayo siya kwarta. So like he does that yearly, like na siya a hostage na babae, but then she'll be paid handsomely, like for I don't know, for fucking him for a year.
Okay, so like na siya yung ability of like shape shifting.
I think he's stuck like that.
It also works kay Nivellen in like in the Gwent nga cards nga lore kay he is redhead.
Oh yeah, but Redhead rasad ba si ano si Hormone
so
Giant's
it works. But I'm not more neutral ako for like the hype with The Witcher. Like, okay.
Oh yeah, I didn't like the first season.
Yeah, but the
like,
ko do like I could feel nga there's a lot of budget issues going on. Like this, like they spent a lot of like a huge chunk of money for Henry Cavill lang, and then the rest kay wala na.
Oh yeah, the Gold Dragon. I remember like I hated it so
but
much.
Like
and the armor of the kanang the enemy thingies, like unsay enemy nila na clan.
The Elf Guardians, yeah. Like that dragon. Going back to the dragon, that was supposed to be like the baddest, like the coolest dragon, like in the history of that world. Yun, kay it's the rarest breed ever. Yeah, they done it dirty, and I don't like it.
Wala ba? It looks like a dragon from the 90s. Maybe Braveheart or something.
Like there, like creative differences yun sa sa show, and then mafeel mo it's like clashing together. Okay, there are other great episodes, man, especially with the Yennefer parts. But when they're going to like
you just like the boobies. I see right through you.
Ayo.
Don't lecture me, 30. I see through the lies of the gamers.
Ayo. Yeah, it's okay. Whatever. I hope it's good. I hope they learn a lot from their like shitty koans previous season. Ugh, Jesus.
Yeah, I'm not that excited, but I am like mo support jud ko ni Henry Cavill because like he works really really hard and he's someone who likes what he's doing. Like kanang mo support ko kay he's like a handsome geek.
Yeah, he's like the
he plays the games, he knows the
he's
lore.
Like the epitome of the Chad gamer.
Exactly. Like it's like he's what gamers aspire to be. Like but if we can like unsa naka-line sa Man of Steel, like they will stumble, they will follow, they will reach out, run after you, but someday Cal the gamers will follow you in the sun. And then, like,
oh, Jesus.
You will give them an ideal to strive for, the gamers.
So what else? That's it for the Dome, right?
There's one more, just one. The Gravity Falls. I'm excited. Na si Alex Hirsch. He's making another show called Inside Job sa Netflix, and it's animated. And basically the premise is that sila ang deep state na every conspiracy theory that people have been throwing around, like mga lizard people and like moth people, like they're the people in charge of all those conspiracies, and then they're making a show about
them. That's great. That's cool. More like the SCP thing, you know, instead of like it's conspiracies lang. Like he's banking on that conspiracy theory shit going on sa yung previous show, no?
Yeah, and daghan kay na sa Gravity Falls, and then he kind of embraces it now with Inside Job kay wala na siya PG rating. So
I'm looking forward to that.
Yeah, it's funny kay na siya one scene dito where they're like sheep na hybrid, and then like the character ni Lizzie Kaplan like shouts at them and says, "Wake up, sheeple!" And then like they're literal like sheeple na sheep humans, and then they wake up and then they move.
Cool. Is Gravity Falls on Netflix, Buck? I might watch it.
No, it's not on Netflix anymore. It's on Disney Plus.
That sucks.
Oh, Disney Channel Disney Channel officially pulled out of Southeast Asia.
Yeah. I'm not sure if it's a good sign or a bad sign, but I think Disney Plus
is coming.
Yeah, Disney Plus might come na. That's why they're pulling it out. Naloy ko sa mga cable providers, like they're losing a chunk of like good content, and then
adapt or die.
Yeah,
bitch.
Like cable isn't even like hip anymore.
Yeah, by kanang it's a dying medium, but there are still some like, I don't know, mga boomers are still like, well, I want my
I
old
mean,
fashioned
not
cable.
not really boomers. Kanang not with kana lang mga tao without access to Netflix lang. Kana more at least
yeah,
work
siguro.
lang for people like that.
But for now, I think Netflix is even cheaper to access than like cable.
Oh yeah, but no,
So, like,
150 ra gani na.
yeah, and you can watch it on your phone. Like, R.I.P. Disney Channel. You gave me a lot of childhood crushes.
Are you serious?
See,
It's not like it's going out forever. Like
Kim Possible, I'll miss you.
Sheg. You mean not Kim Possible? Like Shego or nothing alam ang miss no?
No, I love Kim Possible and Shigo. They're like the two most Rule 34 of that
Yeah.
show. Also Kim's mom. Also Monique, because Black Lives Matter.
Okay, moving on.
Is that offensive?
No.
Okay.
Diverse man kay mong
Okay,
kinks so whatever.
Yeah, that's the big. I think that's all the big TUDUM things. Let's do a little Kino Corner na lang nato, or like Kino Corner, the small one. You've been watching Midnight Mass. How is it?
Oh yeah, Midnight Mass. Let's see. It's another Mike Flanagan project. If anyone's heard of Mike Flanagan, he's like the dude behind, the Haunting series from Netflix.
I hated that show.
Hill House and Bly Manor. He's it may be horror. It's branded as horror, but it's not horror. Okay, the horrors in this show are all like trauma induced, and then
Yeah, I would imagine. Nga na naman sa Haunting of Hill House.
Yeah.
Ng Morag. It's ghosts, but it's actually a metaphor for real trauma.
yeah, exactly. And then he spends like the entire episode like people monologuing with each other, and where I know it.
Okay.
I know it builds character, and the first episode really did it so well, like putting them all into this one area. Pero sometimes kay he can get very very kanang the long dialogues get so annoying kay it's not even part of the main plot ba. Like there's this scene in one episode where like this there's this lady gonna discuss like oil from the sea. They're living in an island in Australia man nga, like living off on like fishes lang. But yeah, she was talking about the oil crisis, and then okay, why is this dragging on for so long?
It's talking about the oil crisis.
but
in a horror, na Midnight Mass.
yeah, there are like
Okay.
biblical themes all over it, but it's not Evangelion. Yeah,
It's not Evangelion.
it's not Evangelion.
Okay.
And it's great. Kay it centers around Mike Flanagan's works are always good when it comes to like he puts the human in a horror show ba. Like
Okay.
he puts huge emphasis on kind of character developments, and then how humanity kita as like civilization like, come together to this and stuff like this in the times of crisis. Kay in Midnight Mass, the setting is like a small rural area and everyone knows each other, and they attend like this regular church headed by some weird guy nga I don't know, wala pa kabaw. I'm still on like the first 2 episodes pa. So that's the premise of it, and the characters are great. The atmosphere is great, but there's not a lot of like jump scares.
Yeah. If I hated The Haunting of Hill House, will I like Midnight
You
Mass?
would hate it. Yeah. But I think he's learned his lesson nga dili na kay siya mo drag o like I don't know, mga monologues ang gamay-gamay na lang.
Sometimes I think pugson man sa Netflix kay like Netflix will be like it has to be 13 episodes, and then the director is just like but I only need like 6.
Yeah, but the good
And
thing
then-
here is Midnight Mass is only 7 episodes. Yeah, so he's learning na like, I told you. Yeah, okay, I'm not gonna put it like 9 episodes where like everyone is talking in one room. So I can go with like 7 na lang. Then that's great. You should check it out.
I have a horror that's like I also saw a horror thingy that I thought was pretty interesting. It's Candyman from director DaCosta.
Oh yeah. How?
Na sa imong was it in your list?
Yeah, it's on my watch list, but I forgot to see it because I was watching Midnight Mass.
See, Nia DaCosta is actually she's hired to direct Captain Marvel 2. And I'm like
okay.
really, really worried. I'm really
Wait,
worried
is
because
Candyman
like
bad?
No. Candyman is like good for like a first outing. Na like the cinematography is there. It's very solid. That's why I'm very scared for kanang hataga na siya big budget superhero movie dayon. I'm like, oh my god, just Nia DaCosta, please just take small jobs lang sa before you do this one. But what I can say is that since Jordan Peele is the one who wrote it and then like he's producing it, you can expect a lot of socially relevant commentary na gisagulan og horror.
Okay. I might check it out.
Yeah. Okay, the character is very a lot of people are throwing around that Candyman is not kind of a I'm afraid because I'm in front of a mirror saying like Candyman repeatedly, and then the legend is that you say it 5 times in front of a mirror and then like he appears and kills you. And like oh fuck, I just lost my train of thought, like I'm panicking right now. But no, I'm in front of a mirror right now. Like okay, so Monana, it's actually a reboot sequel. So it starts like parehas siya gapon ng lore sa kanang first na Candyman, and then like it follows like mura siyang urban legend in a small town in the projects, and then Yaya Abdul Mateen's character, he's like an artist who wants to learn about the culture of that place.
Okay, so he's an outsider.
Yeah, and then like ang nahitabo was he gets obsessed with it, and then the legend of the Candyman is like reborn. And what happens with the reboot sequel is like they embrace na concept siya na dili ra siya one character na wrong, but he's multiple people that have been
Is
wrong
that a
through the
spoiler?
generations. No, I don't think so. Like it was kanang in the short film. Did you see the short film that they used to promote it?
No.
Katong the Shadow Play?
Just give it,
Like,
link it to me
it's-
later and I'll watch it.
Yeah, it's so good. Kay kanang like shadow puppets siya, and then they used it to tell the story, and it really sets the mood for the movie, and kanang the narration becomes super interesting, and then like a lot of the cases that happen are like based on real cases, Rasad, of like kanang there's this child na I think 13-year-old child na black child na he was accused of doing something wrong, and then gi-electric chair siya even though like murag wa siya kay ball unsa yung gibuhat, and then like and then the movie draws from that.
Nice.
I guess
Indot siya no kay another injustice na pud nga ma-show.
yeah, and it's very it's a metaphor for gentrification, like the poor people are being pushed out of neighborhoods to make the neighborhoods prettier, and then it's harder for them to live there.
Okay.
Ingana.
Bitaw.
And if I do have so I really like the movie, and then like I think it's very beautifully made, and then since there's like something with mirrors, like creative ang ilang use of mirrors in the movie. If I do have a gripe, I don't like the ending that much. Like the ending becomes like kind of weird, na superhero-y kayo siyang ending, if you ask me. But I like Yaya Abdul Mateen is fine, and then the lead girl sa show is kanang si Monica Rambeau from WandaVision.
Oh, okay. She's getting into more roles na like, you know. And also Mateen said, grabe niya eh.
Yeah. But Mateen is in Aquaman, he's in Watchmen, and he's like he's Candyman. Oh yeah, he's in The Matrix.
He's in The Matrix.
Like,
Yeah.
I don't know if he's like he has a really good agent, or maybe like cheap ang iyang like paycheck, but like good on him. I really love him. Yeah. Abdul Mateen II.
What else?
Okay, so that's Kino Corner. Check out Candyman.
Candyman and Midnight Mass. Check it out.
Yeah. Before we go, napakay something about. Did we talk about Outer Wilds?
You teased it on the first few minutes. I guess
Okay,
I guess we
not-
could talk about it right now.
Yeah, give me like maybe 2 minutes.
2 minutes of it?
Sorry.
For a
I'm
game
sorry.
with like science fiction involved. Basically, dude, it's if you're familiar with space exploration games, the Outer Wilds is pure fantasy with heavy sci-fi elements.
So No Man's Sky.
Yeah, it's No Man's Sky, but you're living in a world where you're like aliens, man, where you're like a different species, and then you get to explore the solar system. So it rewards exploration. It rewards your curiosity. Okay, the game doesn't tell you what to do. You just the game just says.
Oh no.
Yeah, the game just.
That's not for me.
Yeah, it's basically, but it has a story. It's not linear at all. Pero it gives you the first few moments of the game. You learn how to like ride your rocket ship, and then you plummet into space. Pero ang nakacool na kay the weird thing about this one, because it's a scary game. Kay
no, it's a horror.
No, it's not a horror game. Of all the horror games out there I've played with, mas hadlok na siya sa mga actual horror games nga I've played. Okay, this takes a toll on your like existential dread, man good. Okay, this is a science fiction game, and you're this alien species nga I don't know, trying to uncover an older race nga that precede before you. And weird kay when you're watching like these remnants of these old civilizations, and then you like they're just like actual people ba nga trying to survive. It's weird and scary at the same time. Kay
okay.
The biggest twist in the game, I'm just gonna spoil it na lang since it's something.
Is it already out?
It's already out for 2 years naman tingali. But the DLC, but the DLC came out last week lang, and the DLC is like a full-fledged game gihapon in its own. Bro, the thing is, the major twist in the Outer Wilds is like you're living in a time loop. The game runs at a strong 22 minutes. Every time you go out of space, the countdown timer starts, and then once those 22 minutes goes off, the sun would explode and the huge supernova would kill you. Like creepy kay tanawon do, like scary kayong feeling.
So your job is to beat the supernova.
Maybe that's the goal thing. Like I have not finished it. Kay I want to take it slow. I honestly took a break, dude. Kay nahadlok jugo sa threat, jud ba? Like it's scaring me nga. Na moments in the game nga, like time goes fast in a world. Like when you're out in space, you could see di ba na may mga stars? You could see these stars like are dying out one by one.
What the
Lagi,
fuck?
like creepy kay nga thinking do. Okay. And then there's another part to game where you had to like get inside a black hole. I don't know, like.
But this is starting to sound like Interstellar, the game.
Yeah,
It's
pwede
like,
na.
well, the time is fucked up, and then like you jump into a black hole.
I mean, it's a sci-fi, so there's a lot of like time travel and black holes. Pero there's this moment in the game nga I was like exploring lang ba randomly, and it's a brittle siya nga planet, and then it mo crumble ba like maybe like after a few minutes. And then natagak ko for some reason. And then the moment I realized pagtagak na ko, I was in a black hole. Oh my god, holy shit, it's a black hole there. That's why this planet is crumbling down. So I went inside the black hole. I got out, and then I'm in like space. Nga alone, empty, and then na-shock ko nga I'm too far sa akong ship. I'm so far sa ko ang planet nga giadto. And then moto.
What's an FPS? Yeah?
First person.
And
then like I accepted my death. Wa kay mabuhat ato. Like I had to wait lang until that sun explodes on my face. Like kuan ko siya do.
For 22 minutes.
Yeah, for 22 minutes. Like the entire concept of it. There's a lot of like documentaries going on, mga video essays nga. It's a very neat example of like positive siya nga nihilist in a way ba. Kay we've known nga life is like shit. Merg philosophical siya ba, and then make the most of your life even though like the sun explodes on your face every 22 minutes. Yeah.
Jesus, it's as if therapy is trying to sneak its way into the things we enjoy.
Yeah.
Bitaw no. Sorry, I just saw a Wisecrack video about how animation feels like therapy, and then I'm like, oh no, that's what the therapists are doing. It's a scam.
How is that a scam when it's helping us? But yeah, Outer Wilds, man.
Yeah, I was. I'm sorry, you are a therapist, aren't you?
No, not
bar
really.
passer. Yeah. Where can I play this? Where did you play?
I played it on the PC. I could, if you want the game, I could give it to you and you play it. But it's an exploration game. It's not roguelike. It's not The Last of Us. It's indie. It's made by Annapurna, and you know those guys.
Oh.
Not made by Annapurna.
Those guys are the ones that made Booksmart.
Oh yeah.
The
No,
movie.
they're not the makers. It's publishers sila.
Yeah. Okay.
But anyway, it's really cool. That guy. Also, I forgot to share that guy. I have moments in the game mga maingon ka nga, holy shit, I can't take this anymore. Okay, there's an entire planet underwater ba? Like, na planet surrounded by huge bodies of water, and na 5 ka tornadoes, like huge swirling tornadoes. I went there,
Oh my
Yeah,
god.
I went there with my ship. Nag-expect ko nga it's safe. The tornadoes would like come at you and then mulupad ka sa space. Nalupad ko sa space. I lost my ship and then I'm dead. Amberg na abot ko sa sun. Like the sun sucked me. And then I died in the sun. Pero one thing po, like another thing that caught me like off guard kay I was so curious and what's in the middle of this tornado, man? Like there's this huge tornado going on, man. So I went inside a tornado. Like I tried to kind of use my spaceship, ba? And when I got inside, kay there's a huge like alien nga kuan di ay nga city ba. Na-shock ko, holy shit, what the fuck is going on here?
It's the quantum realm.
Yeah, exactly. It's like that's the mona quantum realm bang ilang kuan. Kay there are like actual physics in the game, man nga. Like for example, it's like the Schrodinger's cat nga concepts ba. Kay in the game though, these aliens they keep noticing a moon mo come out sa sky like sometimes. Pero when you look back, when you mobalik kaglingi kay it disappears.
This is starting to sound like that movie you suggested to
Like
me.
The Endless.
The Endless.
Yeah. It's not Lovecraftian,
Oh my
man.
God.
The game Outer Worlds is not Lovecraftian, pero it can scare you to the point nga kanang futile jud kayo.
So more siya, so nihilistic residue. But
Yeah.
I thought Lovecraftian also deals with kanang pagka pointless sa imong like
Oh
world.
yeah, pero Lovecraftian involves like fear, man nga kanang something is bigger than you. I don't think this game is trying to impose ng inana nga concept. They just want everyone to like like live.
But sci-fi.
I don't know. I wish everyone could play it. I recommend if anyone's listening right now, if you're into like exploration like No Man's Sky or maybe Legend of Zelda Breath of the Wild, something like that, or Majora's Mask. If you like games like that, you would definitely enjoy the Outer Wilds. Okay, it's really good.
Okay, so that's your take on Outer Wilds.
Yes.
I think that's it. That's our episode.
Nice.
Like, we wanted to talk about Dune, but it's not out yet, so we should save that for next week.
Okay.
Also, I finished Star Wars Visions, which you haven't checked.
Yeah, I have to check it out. Also,
next week, by the time we record next week, mahuman na ang Marvel's What If.
yeah.
So,
And the last episode was huge, and we
yeah, actually,
we forgot to talk about it, but maybe in the finale we could like they combine together.
next week na na.
Yeah.
So, thanks for listening. That was Feed the Geeks 14, and hopefully we can catch you again next week when we talk about Dune, What If, and Star Wars Visions. So, sign us off.